Alright, hey guys, it's me, Brian from The Boring Husband. Alright, for the past 2 weeks, I had COVID. Really sorry, but in addition to that, I just think there wasn't very much, exciting stuff happening in the market lah. So I've been looking, a little bit about finance and all, and one of the things that really caught my mind recently was this Ramadan Bazaar and the rental lah. Okay, so the topic for today is very simple. Is can you, earn money if you open a shop at this Geylang Serai Ramadan Bazaar? So for me myself, I've been in F&B for about 10 to 15 years already, so I like to think that what I say has some weight to it lah, okay? But assuming it has no weight to it, that's fine. Okay, I have 4 pages of beautifully prepared research here for you as well. So the objective today is very simple. With rental of 18,000 at a Ramadan Bazaar for a period of, let's say, at or about 30 days, can you earn money? Okay, now I'm going to make it very, very simple. Okay, the idea that we're going to use today is a satay shop. Okay, so satay very simple, right? Cut the meat, put in the skewer. Okay, equipment cost also very simple. You just take charcoal and match, also can cook satay. Don't need like what convection oven, that kind of crap. Okay, so if you look at some numbers in general, okay, in Singapore F&B listed companies, as of 2018, they earn an average net profit of 5%. Okay, so this means that your sales minus your manpower, equipment, fixed costs, OPEX, whatever, all the other nonsense, you earn 5 cents on the dollar. Okay, now as an F&B business, if you think that you can do better, then by all means go and list your company next lah. Okay, but if not, with this as the so-called broader, just to set expectations right, you're looking at a 5% return on the investment, if not less lah. Okay, now let's look at the numbers a little bit in it's a bit complex, but I'm just gonna break it down really, really simple. Okay, now when you run an F&B business, you have sales, you have your food costs, you have your manpower, okay, you have your rent, and you have your equipment costs. Okay, these are not the only costs, but in financial auditing, these are the main costs that appear in the statement. So we just assume these 4 different costs to start off with lah. Okay, so rent, 18k divided by 30 is $600 a day. Okay, so we keep that in mind. Okay, next, manpower. Let's just don't look at percentage, let's look at dollar value first, okay? So rent is 600 per day, means that every day you sit at home, do nothing, you just commit to the shop, you already pay 600, okay? That's all. Next is manpower, okay? I assume that to run a F&B operation, if you, let's say, consider paying yourself as well, okay? You only at least 3 people, yourself plus 2, you need a cashier, someone to cook the thing. Okay, so that's 3 people, assuming that they are on a part-time salary because you're doing the event one-off, it's 12 per hour. Geylang Serai, from my understanding, opens at 4 o'clock every day, so I assume you operate an 8-hour day. Okay, so 12 times 8 times 3 plus CPF, if you do it right, okay, part-time, above certain amount must pay CPF, is 350 a day, so that's another magic number. 600 for rent, 350 for manpower. Okay, and the next one is OPEX, so your equipment. Okay, like I said, for the simplicity of this case study that I'm doing, we assume that all you need is charcoal and you dig a hole in the ground. Okay, so $50 for your cost of equipment. In total, your cost of equipment plus your manpower plus your rent every day is about $1,000. So $1,000 a day. Every day, before you even start selling your food, you have manpower there, you dug your hole in the ground, you have to $1,000 already fly out of your wallet. Okay, now we look at the selling price and the cost of goods sold. Okay, so we look at the cost of your satay. Now, very, very simple. Okay, one satay, from my understanding, the average weight of a satay is 20 grams. There's 2 ways you can do this. Number one, you go to Lazada, you go to this place that I call City Satay, $20 per kilo. Okay, so 1 kg of satay meat, $20. 20 grams will give you about, I think, 50. So that makes it 40 cents per piece of satay. Okay, 40 cents. Means that your cost of the satay is 40 cents. Not even including the cost to stick it into the stick yet. So they give you a bag of meat that is marinated. Okay, then of course you'll argue, hey Brian, I can cut like that chicken myself. And I'm like, okay, let's go with that. Okay, my first job was at 3 Dots. I sold chicken. Okay, right after uni. Great company. I still love them until today. So 3 Dots, they sell boneless chicken leg from Sierra, frozen chicken, 2 kilograms. On NTUC, it says $16.92. I assume that if you get a bulk price, you can get it at $12 for 2 kg. Okay, so $12 for 2 kg implies that per 20-gram piece of satay, not yet marinated, not including waste, not including trim, seasoning, or manpower, is 12 cents. Okay, so on the high end, you have 40 cents per satay. On the low end, you have 12 cents per satay. For the sake of this argument, we take it at 25 cents. 25 cents is your cost per satay. Each satay portion has 10 sticks, so that's 250. Okay, I'm adding on another 50 cents to that because you're going to have onion, the ketupat, the packaging, the cucumber, the plate, whatever. Okay, so that's $3 for your cost of goods sold per portion. Okay, how much are you going to sell 10 sticks? When I was at Singapore Food Festival a month ago, okay, Leo Satay, delicious, very humble owner. I like the guy. He sold 10 sticks for $7. In this case, I will assume that because it's, Geylang Ramadan Bazaar, nice seating, nice vibes, okay, fun in the sun. Instead of 7, we sell it at 9. Okay, so that's about 10% inflation. Yeah, that's about right. So $9 for 10 sticks is your selling price per item. Okay. Minus $3 is your food cost. Okay, so that means your gross is $6. So that means for every item that you sell at $9, okay, you minus $3 because that's the cost of your food, the cost of your cucumber, whatever nonsense. Per item, okay, not net yet, just gross is $6. Okay, so $6 is your gross. Okay, now we bear in mind, just now I mentioned manpower plus your hole in the ground plus rent is $1,000. Okay, so $1,000 a day, we count how many items, how many sets of these 10 sticks you need to sell per day. Okay, so that's $1,000 a day divided by the $6 that you earn from each 10 sticks of satay that you sell. Okay, to my understanding, that's 166 portions that you must earn a day divided by an 8-hour operation. That's 20 portions in an hour. So, irregardless, rain, shine, 4 p.m., you must sell 20 portions in 1 hour, 160 portions a day to break even. Okay, and this is what we're looking at break even, and we're not even including the cost of logistics, Monday crowd, cheaper options, booth decking out, marketing, spoilage, and 101 other things. Okay, so if you believe that your queue and your satay, with the description is so good, ChatGPT can give you such a good description of your company, and maybe you're friends with all the influencers on the planet, and because of that, you can sell 166 portions a day to break even, then by all means, the Geylang Serai Bazaar is, go for it lah. Okay, but I mean, this is a very simple explanation now, okay? But overall, the point I'm trying to illustrate here is that the chance of success in F&B is very slim. Okay, the analysis that I've done here in less than 10 minutes, if you really look at it, I think it's very, very sound. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's all correct. Okay, the maths don't lie. Okay, and unfortunately, F&B is a very, very difficult business in Singapore. If you are doing the Geylang Serai Bazaar and you don't have what you call you're not like full-on events where because of the sheer scale of the number of events you do, you have economies of scale, you are friends with all the landlords, then I think, perhaps it's good to consider whether such events will even make sense for you as a business owner. Okay, I think a lot of people are always very excited about F&B. Everyone's dream is to open a little shop, do a little thing, but if you really go into the maths like that, look at how many you need to sell per hour to even break even. It's very, very difficult to make ends meet. Okay, but I don't want to end this video on such a sour note. Okay, I know many successful F&B business owners, okay, and they tell me that one of the secrets that they have, okay, is actually rental. Okay, now Geylang Serai, the organizers, they came out to say that 600 a day is the industry norm. On a personal note, I disagree. Okay, 600 a day is not the industry norm. Okay, you can take your Chatuchak market, for example. Okay, a little bit far, not really comparing apple to apple, but 600 a day definitely wasn't the rent at Chatuchak. Okay, Chatuchak rent was, I think, at best was only 2-figure, a very high 2-figure. Okay, and I have other industry knowledge as well, but I cannot divulge. If I can tell you $600 a day, it's very unreasonable. Okay, and you all can see in the news, there's almost 200 empty booths. Okay, and of course the question is, why isn't this regulated? I don't even want to go there. Okay, but I can tell you that 600 a day is not the norm. Okay, all of you can see it for yourself in the news. Okay, organizers say so. In my opinion, not pointing fingers, but you all can come to your own conclusion what the possible intentions of the organizers are. Okay, for most F&B shops that have restaurants or even small business that have a proper place, okay, my understanding is that one of the ways that they really cut down on rent, okay, is that they actually rent from a public landlord, government, instead of private landlords. Okay, so I know a lot of successful owners, they've been there 6-7 years. Okay, they actually rent from government. Okay, it's more stable. Not so you don't come across so much problem so that's one area. Okay, second, of course, okay, you want to make sure we save on manpower. In this day and age, I do not know how you save on manpower other than the fact that you can convince interns in polys and how to help you out. Okay, if not, good luck to you. Okay, food costs, unavoidable. In this day and age, inflation is sky high. There's no hope to you to save on food costs unless you can reuse a byproduct. Okay, in which case your nowadays you have a lot of your fish skin snacks, chicken skin snacks. Yes, all these byproducts, nobody wants it. Take it, put your value added inside, repackage it, rebrand it, blah blah blah. Possibly there's an area there for you to have almost zero food cost, or minimal, because you're using a byproduct or something that someone would have thrown away. Okay, but if not, really to all potential owners there, just take this very carefully. Okay, look at the numbers carefully. Once again, I'm not here to give business or financial advice. This is just a very brief summary in 10-15 minutes. So with that, hope that I shared a little bit with you today. All the best. Have a great week ahead.